drive home, I thought I'd fill you guys in real quick. First question I've been receiving is, why am I getting a mammogram when I'm only 36? A lot of people wait till 40. With Zach's aunt and everything she's going through, at the same time, I've been going through all these female issues. I just felt like if there was an opportunity for me to get a mammogram, to have that baseline, or just to rule anything out, that I would take it, especially because it's technically a diagnostic. I do have all these female issues, potential hormone issues, whatever. So my insurance would pay for it, because they usually don't pay for things that are just like health screenings. So I thought this is a great opportunity to do this. I did come all the way to Sheehan for it, because they have been so great for Aunt Karen, and I wanted to make sure if I'm going to get it done, I wanted to get like the best one done so they didn't miss anything. I have been really nervous, but it's into it. That'd be one of those things where I had it built up way worse in my head than it actually would be. And I was right. But in case you're like me, I thought I would walk you through it and explain to you what to expect. So hopefully you will let go of that and like not have that fear anymore. So couldn't wear deodorant or any like powder, which that's fine. And that was the only like thing I had to do prior to. And then when I got there, you change into the little shirt thing that I showed you guys a second ago, and then go in, and the machine was not even intimidating looking. And she said that it has drastically improved over time, especially within the last 5 years. So my hope as a little girl that things like technology would advance was pretty advanced. It's gotten better. So then you go in, and she did like, you know, kind of take my breast in her hand and put it on the machine, kind of help manipulate it and like angle your body just right so you can get really close. And she did one breast at a time. You know, I just got a spray tan fully naked. I have always been very like, I've learned to be modest because I'm a Christian. You're supposed to be modest. But I've always been comfortable in my own skin. I mean, that's just part of who I am. Like, I'm just comfortable being at this point after nursing 3 babies. So one at a time, and then like this machine like presses down on it. But the pressure, honestly, just felt like it does, like I sleep on my stomach. So like I'm used to like some pressure there. So I'm not bothered at all by her like touching me or like putting that on the machine. Like that didn't bother me. Like I'm sure it could make some people uncomfortable, but I mean, she's just doing her job. She touched a million boobs a day. So she's not thinking any dirty thoughts about my breasts. Okay. It wasn't any worse than that. It really wasn't. It was like not that big of a deal. And like I had to hold my breath when she did the little like when it was doing the scan, but that was it. It was really not bad. And then after the front side, like the front, she did the front, then she did the side. And the side was a little more awkward because it was like harder to get the angle. Like you kind of had to like lay my arm across it and like reach funny and like twist my body. But as soon as she said that the key is relax, is about to get a shot, I just go into the Bradley mode. So I just kind of like went limp, like just totally relaxed and like did my breathing and like didn't really talk to her anymore and just like focused on that relaxation. And I was totally fine. I am shocked that I just went into that Bradley method mode from delivering my babies, because as y'all know, I delivered like all 3 of my biological children unmedicated. So I did the Bradley method, which is all about relaxing. So that has come in extremely. I fully expected to squirt milk. And she said that she has seen it happen many times, which kind of did freak me out a little bit, because she's like, I've seen red, I've seen black squirt out. I'm like, what are these people squirting out? But I mean, you know, I don't know how it is everywhere, but here they read your mammogram right away. So I went and sat in a waiting room, and the radiologist looked over it. She said, the girl even was like, you know, this is between me and you, but you're fine. The radiologist looked over it, and the same girl came back and talked to me, and she said, you are completely negative, which is super rare. She's like, the doctor literally has 0 notes. You have nothing. You have no like clogged ducts. I don't even know what I could have. I don't know, tissue, something. I don't know. I have nothing, like nothing. So she said, I'm definitely good to wait till age 40. What's great is they keep it on file here. So anywhere I end up going, they can always like access it from here. So it's just great to have that peace of mind. So glad I went ahead and got it done. And just to know like everything's good there. I do have like tenderness, which was my like concern with it. And she said that common thing that women are in there for, or the thing that they talk to her about while they're in there, is for tenderness, like breast tenderness. And that it's just part of us getting older, part of those hormonal changes, you know, and that typically
pain
is not a sign of cancer unless it's like in a very specific spot and it's nonstop pain. But like just tenderness overall, or like moments of tenderness or tenderness that comes and goes, especially in both breasts, it's just a normal part of life. Fun thing we get to deal with. So now I'm headed home. That's it. No big deal. I totally recommend getting one if you've not had one before. I have no regrets about getting it younger. I'm glad I didn't wait. And now we have that baseline, which I think sets me up, you know, hopefully for some positive experiences and keeping track of my health. And now I'm just going to focus on praying about Aunt Karen and hope we get good news for her too. And just be with yourself. She's like, I know you're a mom. I know, you know, it's so busy with kids, and just be thankful for the body that you've been given and for the health that you have. And like, I thought that was such like a sweet thing to say, and something that we don't. You know what? We're so blessed, and we need to take that time and take that minute and just like breathe and be grateful for that. So I want to start to drive off, and then I remembered the last thing she told me when she was sitting with me, and I want to tell you guys this too. And this dude just got back in his truck, so he's probably like, this girl is so weird, because I just pulled back in the parking spot to tell you all this. But she said, you know, before you drive home,